Wow. I don't really know what else to say other than this is kind of incredible. This, I think this image right here is about to possibly be the most important one we're going to see before the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 release.
Yes, definitely. It's very, very creepy and eerie.
Absolutely, yeah. Wow. Just the look on his face is absolutely... Oh, God, it's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Great. Alright then, guys. So, this is Ryan here.
And this is Other Ryan here.
And today we're going to be bringing you a very important video. And we're going to be talking about some very important concepts with this newest image that we think will definitely enlighten you. We have a lot of things to go through, so we're going to jump straight into this one. Alright, but before we jump into this topic, remember to like this video, guys. This video is quite in-depth.
Yes, we have a lot to discuss, and we also have a lot of upcoming content and previous content that you can check out, so be sure to subscribe.
Yeah, and if these images become a daily thing, be sure to subscribe because we're going to be making these videos daily.
Yeah.
So now, on with the video. So, first off, Ryan, why don't you tell me what this image shows us?
This here is apparently Balloon Boy. As we can see, he's in a very weird and dirty state, which suggests he's been here for a very long time.
Yeah, and that might actually be the 30 years. Now, straight away, I'm going to talk about that box of animatronics because I think there's something fishy about that right there.
Definitely.
Alright, so I think a lot of people have been speculating that these animatronics look too new, don't they? They don't look right.
Yeah.
They don't fit with the environment whatsoever. How about if that box of animatronics is just a big prop? What about if all those guys in there are fake?
It would definitely make sense because it does look a bit too shiny. If it was 30 years on, it looks too brand new to be 30 years old, in honesty.
Yeah, and that straight away makes me think that the whole box of those animatronics is completely fake. I mean, 30 years, you're looking at this guy now, and you see him in the box, and they absolutely look pristine, great condition. This image right here makes much more sense than how they would look if they were in that box. Yeah,
we can see the dust collecting on top of his head.
Yeah. Alright, so the first thing we're going to jump into is the similarities between this guy and Springtrap. Now, the eyes. Straight away, the eyes look very similar to Springtrap's.
Yes, I mean, we gotta ask ourselves, this was done on purpose. The eyes are a common thing throughout Five Nights at Freddy's 1 and 2 and now 3. Yeah. These eyes are very important. We gotta ask ourselves, what does it mean? And we believe that it could possibly be some kind of new entity possessing all the animatronics.
Yeah, I think the color is the biggest hint right here. The eyes are white, so this could mean it's some kind of paranormal, ghostly entity. Yeah. And I think a very important factor that this image told us instantly was in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, we all discovered that Balloon Boy did not have an endoskeleton. Now, why the hell would Scott show us him with these eyes? He's obviously alive, he's moving, which actually bounces straight back to what Scott said in the game's synopsis.
So in the game synopsis, apparently the horror attraction only has one animatronic. Now, an animatronic is only an animatronic because of the endoskeleton within the suit.
Yes.
Now, he said nothing about empty suits.
No, he didn't. They would not be animatronics, would they?
Definitely not.
So, something very unusual and peculiar is about to go on here, guys. I think he was actually not lying. I think when we made a video it was about a week ago, wasn't it, when we was talking about the other animatronics possibly existing, there will be more than one.
Yes. Yes.
It seems like that's about to be the case, and I think that would also make sense in relation to everyone speculating that in the image released about a week ago which showed the map, it looked like there was some secret passageways. A few people said they were ventilation systems. Right, Ryan? What does Balloon Boy use to traverse the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 establishment?
Well, Ryan, he uses the ventilation system.
Yes, he does. And I think a lot of us were very speculative about what these ventilation systems would be used for. I think we've just got our answer.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, maybe Balloon Boy, because there's a ventilation system error in the game features, so maybe Balloon Boy messes up with the ventilation system, maybe releasing gas or something into your office, and you have to keep an eye on him.
How about the other way we could look at this is maybe Balloon Boy uses those to get to and from destinations. What about if when they error, maybe, like you said, some kind of gas could actually push the, the ventilation guards off, and then he can come into your office? Because I think we need to remember something very important. There's a big ventilation right in your office, and, yeah, I think we don't need to say any more, really, do we?
I was just thinking, Balloon Boy, he is literally just a troll in the game, isn't he? So if you got to think, and he attracts the animatronics, well, that Foxy towards you in particular, towards you. So what if he is the reason that he could be the one going around building up these animatronics? Maybe, quite possibly, he sneaks into your office, gets all the things in the back room, while in your office in the box, goes off and builds. Oh my god, I need to stop.
I think the really important thing is that we've seen Springtrap attack this night guard at least we speculate he's attacking. And we can see Balloon Boy in the box. If his head is still in the box, yet we're seeing this image of a withered Balloon Boy. He looks really damaged. It's so different to the clean look he's got in the box. There's no way this can happen in one day of being in this kind of confinement, is there?
God, no.
This definitely happens over the course of a lot of days. So in answer to the Guess Who, it's definitely Balloon Boy, and which it's also telling us something very important. And I think we have to really consider something about this 10 on the screen, guys. On Scott Games' website, there was a 10. It was very faded. But on the image, of course, you're seeing on screen, it is much more brightened, and you can definitely make out the 10. There is a multitude of things this 10 might mean, and we're going to jump into those meanings right now.
Firstly, in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, there were 10 animatronics.
Yes, there were, and we definitely know that because when we beat it and we can choose the custom night, we have 10 guys that we can choose from.
Yes. So this could be, maybe it's going to be a countdown of all the different animatronics daily.
Yeah, I mean, if this goes to 9 by tonight, guys, we definitely know that's exactly what's going to happen.
Yes.
And I think that kind of leads on to the next thing, doesn't it?
Yeah, the next thing it could be is 10 days until release.
Yeah, and I think that would actually make sense in correlation to the amount of animatronics in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. If it was 10 days from now, Scott would be able to actually use each image of an animatronic as the days are going down. But what we have to consider is the day 1 image.
Oh, Golden Freddy.
If Scott's going to count down, he's going to show us Golden Freddy on day 1. Now, if that is the case, this guy's still around 30 years later.
And that means he does exist and that he's not a hallucination.
Yeah, definitely. Wow. And then I think the other one it could be is it could also be a release date of the 10th of March, which would mean next Tuesday.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, that would be very interesting. And I think the final point now, guys, we need to pick up on is kind of the thing everyone has gotten used to doing now. Whenever Scott releases a new image, he always adds something secret in the website's coding. So if we inspect this element on the website, we can actually see a new word. Scott has chosen to deliver us the word fear. Now, why would he do this?
Fear over what? That's what we need to ask ourselves. Is it saying fear for them or fear for us?
Well, what I'm thinking is, well, if he's telling us it's fear, he's probably saying there's definitely something dangerous about this.
Yes.
So I think this amusement attraction is actually going to go wrong. Something's going to malfunction, I think.
Oh, it's got to be. It's Five Nights at Freddy's, for God's sake.
Yeah, of course.
Something's got to go wrong.
Of course.
Yeah.
And I mean, if Scott's telling us that we should be fearful, I think that's the hint enough, isn't it?
Yes, I mean, he knows how to build up hype and tension, and it's working.
Alright then, guys, so that was a pretty in-depth analysis of this newest image. It's actually telling us quite a lot of different things, and I really do think, and I hope, that these images might become a daily thing. But if this was just a one image, we have to think that this 10 could mean something different.
Yeah.
Alright then, guys, so thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.
Goodbye, guys.
Want to see even more content from us?
Consider liking and subscribing to ensure you'll see all content in the foreseeable future.
And hey, why not check out our past 2 videos?